Go.
E.
Enjoy it. Keep going.
E.
Yes.
E.
With gusto. Thank you.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry y'all have to hear that at home. That was my attempt at some opera vocal exercises with a pro and a recent Travis tries. Now this weekend, the Portland Opera is kicking off a new season of some awe-inspiring performances. I will not be on stage, but there will be some great performers on stage with the Portland Opera.
Their season kicks off Saturday at the Keller Auditorium in downtown Portland, but if you can't make it to the Keller, you can be on the lookout for their live mobile shows across town.
Pretty cool. All right, let's talk about it. Joining us with a sneak peek of the new season, we have Alfrelynn Roberts, the Director of Artistic Operations and Planning. We also have Alexis Hamilton, Manager of Education and Community Engagement. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
How fun is this to have you both in here this morning to talk about the Portland Opera? Okay, we'll talk about the first lineup of shows. And one thing I want to eventually get to, we're going to talk about the shows, but also talk about how you've been making this more accessible for people to kind of get involved in opera. But let's start with what's coming up.
Yeah, it's a very exciting season this season, and we're opening, like you said, the Marriage of Figaro this weekend, and so we're very, very excited about that. We also have another very exciting show, The Snowy Day. It's based off of the book by Jack Keats, and we're going to have a live snowball fight on stage. So again, we are just really just trying to make sure that we are telling those really accessible stories and really wonderful stories for the community, so that they would be encouraged to come and join us at the theater.
Of course, super fun shows to start out the season with, and talking about making it more engaging, more accessible. We got Portland Opera to Go.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, Portland Opera to Go is our kind of flagship community engagement program. We travel throughout Oregon and Southwest Washington with 50-minute youth operas. This year we're having an adaptation of Rossini's Cinderella, and we're in schools all over the place. Currently we're on the coast. And everyone at home has the opportunity to see this show in December. We have family matinees in December on the 9th and 10th, and it's a fantastic way to celebrate, you know, moving into the holiday season. It's easy, it's accessible, it's fun, it's a comedy, little romance, friendship, everything you want to see.
I mean, what else do you need?
Right, exactly. And to your point, you know, the accessibility aspect, and I do want to hone in on that now. One, I mean, you're the mobile one in that scenario, which is great, but that's not all you're doing. I know that you have interpretations, I believe, at some of your shows.
Yes.
I will speak as somebody who I will be going soon to my first opera show, but I've never been, and so I think there are a lot of people like me out there who were like, maybe opera's not for me, it's in Italian, I'm not used to this. Why is that thinking, as I've learned, flawed?
Well, first of all, so many people are intimidated by opera. They think it's classy and classist. And first of all, I want you to know that opera is about our most visceral emotions. So you're going to have an amazing cathartic experience. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. It's going to be better than Cats. But we have super text, so you never need to worry about what's being said on stage. You know, if you don't know Italian, that's fine. You don't have to. We also have, if you are low vision, we have audio describers who can talk to you about what's happening on stage and give you some pointers about what the costumes look like and what's happening. For the Pogo show in December, we'll also have ASL interpreters. So we really try to make sure that once you're in the theater, everything is seamless, that you don't have any problems. And we also try and make sure that opera is for everyone financially as well. There's a lot of, you know, opera's very expensive to put on, and sometimes that's reflected in the ticket prices, but there's lots of ways to access discounted tickets. If you're a student, if you if you're on an Oregon Trail card, you can access tickets through Arts for All. We have partnerships with all of the county libraries.
Oh, that's cool. That's really great.
So and each one of them has programs for samplers, of art samplers. So if you haven't seen an opera yet, everyone needs to go to to at least one
I agree.
in their
Yeah.
life.
Yes.
And let's make it at Portland Opera.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
excited for my first opportunity. And with that said, Alfrelynn, before we let you go, what other shows do you kind of have circled on the calendar that you would love people to know about?
Again, that Snowy Day. We have a Shakespeare program that we're doing in
Enchanted Forest.
January.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and then we round out our season with Puccini, and it's like Puccini's favorite hits.
Well, there you go.
The best of
So the
Puccini.
best of Puccini.
Yeah.
Emma, you should keep the Shakespeare one in your mind because she's doing a DIY Shakespeare costume for Halloween
Oh my
this
gosh.
year. So you can go and
Yes.
cosplay.
Period accurate Shakespeare costume.
Who are you going
Yes.
as?
Shakespeare
As
himself.
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Oh, the
my
man
God.
himself.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
For no other reason than just I decided I want to.
Well,
Hey,
now
there
you have
you
another
go.
reason.
There you
Now
go.
I have another reason.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you both so much for
Thank
joining us
you.
today. Good luck this weekend and for the whole season. And
you.
Portland Opera kicks off its season with The Marriage of Figaro at Keller on Saturday, October 28th. 2 other shows happening through November 5th. For tickets and more information, go to portlandopera.org. 8:44.